What's up, everybody? Zach Walker, the Bearded Realtor here with the Bowtie Mortgage guy, Warren Helms of the mortgage firm. We are going to call this our first edition of the Beard and Bowtie. I'm hoping that it becomes a recurring thing, but my man here lives in the middle of nowhere on the other side of somewhere, and so it takes him quite a diligent effort.
It's exactly where I live, absolutely.
Where was that?
Albertville.
The middle of nowhere.
The middle of nowhere on the other side of somewhere.
Yeah,
that's it.
But my partner Tim Knox does a series every week with your boss.
Yes.
Your boss, Stephen Allen of the mortgage firm, and they talk about extremely relevant and important content, and we plan to do no such thing. This is more about just getting in here and talking about what's going on, and we like to talk about relevant, socially relevant stuff, business relevant stuff, pretty much
whatever comes to
whatever
mind.
we want to talk about on any given day. And today we want to talk about branding. Something I'm really big on.
That was a victory sip, by the way.
It was also an attempt to show off my branding.
The branding, yeah.
This says the mortgage firm.
Yeah.
Some swag that I got from my buddy, the Bowtie mortgage guy, Warren Helms over here. But branding is something that's important. And I think it correlates into the housing market, into the mortgage market, obviously for us as industry professionals, because there's so many mortgage brokers and mortgage people. I could eat lunch every day. For free. Because
absolutely.
Guys like you would happily take me to lunch because they want our referral business, which is what's unique about the relationship that we at Revolve have with our mortgage associates, because we don't have to scratch each other's back to add value, because our service makes sense for your client, and so we have the ability to have significant relationships with all different types of folks in the mortgage industry. But branding is something that you've been working on recently.
I have.
And as of this video release right here, you the people are experiencing for the first time his new brand and the image that comes with that. And why is that important to you?
There's a mortgage lender on every corner of just about any town worth its weight. In order to stand out, people have to have something to remember you by. They have to know who you are, and it starts with the branding, and then you can deliver the message of what you can do for them. So
your brand is the Bowtie mortgage guy.
The Bowtie mortgage
guy. So let's get behind the bow tie, or underneath the bow tie.
Underneath the bow tie.
Depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
Were you a bow tie guy before?
I've been a bow tie guy since I fell in love with neckties at about age 12.
First of all, that's weird.
Yes,
I just want to be clear.
Yes, it is very weird. It's very uncommon. Fell in love with neckties at about age 12. Started wearing bow ties in college, actually. So I always stood out and was a little bit different, and it's something that I wanted to build a brand on now because it makes people smile when they see me.
So the bow tie thing is not a shtick.
It's not a shtick. It's been driving my wife crazy and making people raise an eyebrow for years now.
So you were the original bow tie guy, and then you got into the mortgage business.
And then it all fell into place. Yeah.
So people ask me that all the time. So did you have a beard before, or did you just do it when it was cool? It's like,
you had a beard before it was cool, right?
Yeah, I made it cool.
I mean, I'll have a beard years after it's cool, because this is a little bit of peach fuzz. We're going on about a week right now, but at least you play nice with those baby faces.
In due time.
Yes, in due time.
There's never mind.
10, 20 years, yeah.
So let's just meet Warren Helms. I feel like people need to know you. So who are you? What got you into this business? What do you love about it?
I've been in the financial services business for about 6 years, and my fearless leader, Stephen Allen, actually was a client and business partner in a former life, and he recruited me for about 2 strong years.
So what you say financial services, what were you doing before?
Insurance, investments, life insurance, home auto, 401ks, IRAs, that sort of thing.
So relevant question, because there's one of those on every corner as well.
Absolutely.
Did you brand yourself in that career, or was it more kind of corporate stream, just
a lot more corporate, and I was blessed with success, but I lost sleep at night. Didn't have an opportunity to really brand myself in that culture. Did my best with that, but nothing actually stuck. So
sure, that makes sense. So insurance. Stephen Allen rides in on his great white steed.
That's exactly what it was.
And plucks you from the madness and brings you to the mortgage firm.
It took about 2 years to convince me.
Okay.
So
and you've been there how long now?
Since the beginning of this year, actually. So
what do you love about the mortgage business?
The feeling you get when you're at the closing table and you've done a good job for somebody.
Yeah,
I get to help people with their dreams of owning a home. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and that's an important point. Home ownership should not be a dream. It shouldn't be a dream, but it is. Home ownership should be something that we should expect that of ourselves. We should expect that, and that's what we get to do is we get to turn dreams into that reality. And
absolutely.
And it's, I don't know, there is nothing more satisfying than watching them take those keys for the first time, and you're
absolutely.
like, hey, welcome home. Welcome home. So you've been there how long? I'm sorry.
Beginning of the year.
Beginning of the year. So this is a new endeavor for you.
It is.
So how can you help the nice people on the other side of that camera there with their dreams? This is your opportunity. Tell us how Warren Helms is the guy they need to call. Why call the Bowtie guy?
That's it. Why call the Bowtie guy? It all starts with a conversation.
Sure.
In realizing your dream of home ownership, there are many ways to go about it. Everybody's got separate products. Everybody's got also a lot of the same products. But if you don't have the conversation up front of what your goals really are without taking your McDonald's money away from you, there's a lot of things at play, be it mortgage insurance, even location. That's where you come into play. But all those different opportunities with budget, with how soon they want to pay off the mortgage, there's a lot that begins with a conversation. And that's what you don't always find with mortgage professionals, and you should.
No, it's a lot of and not to name names, but the get on this website, fill out this, and it's all behind somebody on the other side of a computer.
Pre-approved.
Correct.
We're finished. There's no education. There's no conversation about, okay, so without taking your McDonald's money away, that's what I always ask people.
That's your key phrase there.
How much can you afford without taking your McDonald's money away from you? Because you don't want to be confined to just your house. You don't want to blow the whole budget on the house so you can't go out and enjoy life.
You will chain yourself to a mortgage payment.
Absolutely.
And it will.
And that's never the goal, because some people can get approved for a whole lot more than what they can afford on a monthly budget. And
they get caught up in wanting to have the house that Mary down the street has,
absolutely.
or that Joe at church has, or whatever. And what happens is you lose, you lose experiences, you lose the opportunity to do the other things that
we all want the big and beautiful house, but in due time.
Yeah,
as you grow, we're still going to be there for you. So basically, it starts off with a conversation with each person, because everybody has different goals, everybody has different budgets.
And you're just a great conversationalist.
I know the right questions to ask.
There it is. Well, and you care. And that's the bottom line. People do business with who they know, love, and trust. And so I just wanted to introduce Warren to everybody. He's a great guy that I know, love, and trust, and that I'm excited to have gotten to know and to work through this branding process with you and help roll out this brand that we're going to launch here with this video. But guys, I can't stress to you enough, there's lots of mortgage professionals out there, certainly. You always need to have more than one conversation. I tell all my clients that. And Warren will tell you
through each stage of the process.
Absolutely.
You need to be updated on how everything's moving along.
And before you get to the process, don't just call Warren because I told you to. Call Warren and two people that are like Warren somewhere else. And if Warren can't earn your business, he's going to tip his cap. And walk away, shake your hand, be friends over it.
Absolutely.
But we as industry professionals should being the operative word there, should want what's best for our client. And so if there's a program that you don't have, that you can't get access to, that whatever the situation may be. Now you're going to kill yourself trying to make sure you can do whatever, but if you can't do it, you're going to push them to someone who can, that you know, love, and trust. And so I just wanted to introduce Warren to you guys. He's become a great friend of myself and us over here at Revolve Realty. And this is our first checking in from the new studio at the Athens location for the first time.
It's exciting.
So very excited.
Glad to experience that.
But this has been your first edition of the beard and the bow tie. I like that. I think that just stuck. I'll have a logo for that. But before I go to bed tonight, the beard and the bow tie.
I believe it.
So guys, just stay tuned for more great content from your favorite beard and your favorite bow tie. Zach Walker, the bearded realtor, Warren Helms, the bow tie mortgage guy. We're looking forward to talking to you guys again soon. Have a great day. All right.